panic into certain people because
the media was
that's
really
what America
shitty.
America does that. And I get it. USA, you're kind of a bad example of like holding your chill. But I don't know. It's just crazy. But yeah, the government, the media coverage of the government really freaked everyone out. And I think people do realize after this, and I hope they realize what our government is capable of doing for us and what we're capable of making our government do for us.
Yeah.
We're in charge, and we're always going to be a voice. So I think this whole thing with like the Democrats trying to take over and like run Trump into the ground so he doesn't get the presidential election and all of that. Here's the deal. Donald Trump is also in charge with his team of people. So if the Democrats are doing this, then the Democrats and Republicans, like clearly the Republicans have no power if the Democrats can just fucking overrule them. Mm-hmm. So who's winning here? Like, who's really running the show? And now I don't trust anyone. Now I'm like, and I already was like skeptical before all of this happened.
Yeah.
Now I'm really skeptical. Now I'm like,
You should be.
You all fucking suck. You're all in charge and all of you don't know who's in charge.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's what's weird. And then you have all these Republicans and conservatives that are like, oh, the Democrats are trying to take over. And I'm like, well, if the Democrats have this ability to do this, aren't you a little concerned on why your Republican Party, who's in place right now, can't fight back? Like, what do they have over the Republicans? What kind of blackmail, dirt shit have your people done? And what kind of blackmail, dirt shit have our people done that no one can turn anyone in? So all of these like trials and shit like that, all of those people have been released so far. Like,
nothing's stuck.
Like, I don't know. It's almost like someone probably was like, oh, you're going to go to prison for a long time. And they're like, I got this blackmail, though. And they're like, oh, but I got this blackmail on you. Yeah. And they're like, well, fine. We'll back off. No one has blackmail.
Yeah, they're like, Trump and Russia. And they're like, Biden's son.
Yeah.
They're like, that's weird. Oh, I guess nothing's wrong.
It's just a fucking mess. And this whole entire scenario and how everything was handled was really a true mess. The shit didn't even go down like this when Ebola came to fucking USA. Yeah. Like, come on. Like, Ebola's way fucking worse.
Oh, yeah.
Than what's happening right now. And I know we didn't know that about this disease when it first started, and this still is pretty bad. But
yeah, the problem was we were trusting numbers from a country that's full of shit.
Exactly.
And
thank you. And then they lost the numbers, and then they got them back, and then they redid the numbers.
Trust people that deal with diseases all the time. And it was whatever the first thing they said, follow that. Mm-hmm. Even if it's an overreaction, we'd be in better condition now. Yeah. Or then don't do anything at all and just let it fucking ride out, and then we all die and fucking that's it. It's all good.
Well, and that's my thing too. Like, I don't know. I get it. I really do. And I get that some of these old people in homes, though, guys, are dying because they're not seeing people. Like
that's definitely an issue right now.
Yeah. Like there's like a really high suicide rate for old folks home at the same time as COVID numbers because people aren't being able to see the people they love.
There's someone I know.
That's so shitty.
Who has someone in a nursing home who's old. Because they haven't been able to see anyone, they're in a very quick decline. Mm-hmm. So there's talks of bringing them in the home to spend their last days because
what else do you do?
When people don't have a routine and people to see or pets to take care of, their will to live declines rapidly. And I think you're seeing a lot of that. Yeah. It's pretty sad.
So, Bummer Nation Town for sure. I don't know. I wonder if sex has gone up in old people's homes since this started. Because they are stuck together.
I was thinking, how much has prostitution gone down?
Ooh.
Because people are afraid to get sick, and they're like, well, I don't want to get COVID over a blowjob.
I wonder how many pimps like killed their hoes.
Just
because they're like, you're fucking
coughing?
Useless. Like, it's so awful. So wait.
Wait.
It's not it's not prostitutes. Prostitutes is bad, isn't it? I thought it was streetwalkers.
Right.
No, it was sex worker.
Yeah.
Streetwalker. That's way worse.
I don't know why prostitution, I guess there's a negative connotation with it. I don't know.
I guess. I don't think so, though. I feel like it's I feel like that's a better word than sex worker.
It's the definition of a sex worker is called prostitution. There's a word for it.
Yeah. So I don't know why.
People are afraid of words.
Or maybe like people that do prostitute, they're like, fuck you. I'm a fucking sex worker. I work 9 to 5. Like, you know what I mean? Like they really take pride in what they do. Like they're their own pimp. They're their own boss. Like
there are a lot of those now.
And then
there's a lot less pimps than there used to be.
Yeah. Now they're just sex traffickers.
Right. And I didn't realize sex trafficking is the same thing.
Pretty much.
I always thought there was like smuggling children and stuff. But
it's really creepy.
Sex trafficking just means anything that has to do with prostitution, basically. That
a few people have found their kids on Reddit, like in the black forums of Reddit, like the fucking, what is that called? The dark internet. Is that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah. It's like the black market for the internet, yeah.
There's like porn parts of Reddit, of course, as of any fucking, like Instagram, I'm sure has it. But women or like parents have found their kids in there.
Fuck.
So now like parents quite often will go through and scroll through and try to find their kid.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Could you imagine? I'd never. Mm-mm.
Oh, I did some shady shit as a kid on the internet, like talking to other people, and I'm like, this is
remember
freaky.
AOL?
Oh, yeah.
What was that thing it would ask for? It was like your sex, age. What was that thing? Remember? It was like a acronym or like just 3 letters.
I have no idea.
Age, sex, and
zodiac sign.
Oh, and race. Like it'd always be like,
I don't even remember.
Fuck, I can't remember what it asked. Not ASL. Was it ASL? Yeah. Age, sex, no. I don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
ASL is American Sign Language. But no, it was like, there was a fucking thing.
What are you talking about? In AOL? In the chat?
Yeah, like
thing?
in the chat, someone would be like, it would be like, it would just be 3 letters and then you would respond with like your age.
Oh, yeah. I never got any of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it took me forever to be like, what's OMG?
Yeah. Like, that's where all of that stuff came from.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, I don't know what that means. And then I'd have to look it up. And then I'd be like, oh.
That's how I learned how to fucking spell, too.
I always said I was 26. That was a good number.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was pretty honest with people.
I was a little catfish.
And then I did all caps, and exclamation points everywhere. They're like, why are you yelling? I'm like, that's just how I type.
Yeah. I always fucked with people. It was like, oh yeah, I go to this college. And I'd be like, just kidding, bye, blocked.
Why? Oh, fuck.
It's very entertaining.
I'm going to get us some coffee.
I have to pee.
Okay, I'll pause it for a second.
Okay, we're going to pause. We'll be BRB. Blah, blah. Hey, dogs, I got to get up. Oh, babies, look at his face. Do you see him?
Oh. Okay, we're back.
Oh, that was a good break. Good break.
Yeah, good break. Good pee. Good pee.
I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack.
Drink too much coffee, and then I'm going to drink a bang.
Ooh. No, you're not. Are you really going to drink it?
I'm going to try it. It probably tastes like shit. Cause
it is. It's going to taste awful.
It has no sugars somehow, and I'm sure it tastes like a fucking piece of chemical candy.
Yeah. It's not.
By the way, it says EAA, aminos. EAA stands for essential amino acids. So it says essential amino acids, aminos. So redundant.
Doesn't it have super creatine in it too?
Mm-hmm. It's in the ingredients. Super creatine.
Super creatine.
Not just creatine, super creatine.
It's super.
Give you big muscles and a huge cock.
Yeah. Ride the bull. What's that movie?
Taste the devil's dick. Oh, yeah.
Paul Rudd and fucking...
Role models.
Yeah, Role Models. That was a good one.
Yeah, their fucking peas like fluorescent green.
Yeah. That's what that will do to you.
Yep.
You're going to have blue pea later.
Yep, blue pea.
Hey, I ate beets.
You did eat beets. Oh,
I ate
yeah,
beets
how'd you
last
feel?
night. I had the other beets. Fucking good.
I ate
We're peachy.
so many beets.
I
Grilled them up.
I really, 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 we need to go to a farmer's market this week. Because I really need to pick up some fucking little baby produce. Fresh grown local produce is where it's at. Tastes so good.
This job that I'm starting tomorrow, it's my last job.
Really?
Yep.
Marty's never going to work again.
No, I'm never going to work again. And he never did.
But if you don't have anything going on, you have the option to still work, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
As long as we have that covered. As long as we have other options and outlets, we're good.
Yeah. There's some prospects of stuff going on. So.
All right. Like it.
Excited.
Yeah. Blowing off your little finger gun right now?
No, there's a hair on me.
That's what you should. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Yep.
Oh, man.
That's how I make gun noises.
So did you hear about the new thing with Donald J. Trumper?
Mm-mm.
He's been, I don't know where this came from, like why out of nowhere he's attacking Joe Scarborough. You ever watch Morning Joe?
Mm-mm.
So Joe Scarborough has a show.
Was he the one with the glasses? No.
Yeah, he does have glasses.
They all have glasses.
Yeah. He's it's him and his wife. Can't think of her name. Anyways, she's not important. She's a woman. Just kidding. I joke.
Fuck women.
Anyways, they have a show on MSNBC, and he's conservative. She's liberal. Oh my god. Anyways, something happened years ago. Joe Scarborough ran for governor or Senate, something like that. He's a Republican from Florida. Well, someone in his office died and ended up... Anyways, this is what Donald Trump said, that a girl mysteriously hit in the head and then found under his desk. Which I don't think that part's true at all.
Wait, that's what Donald said? Like,
yeah, and he's like, they need to do investigations and come down hard on Joe Scarborough. And the Republicans are like, hey, what are you doing? He's one of us.
Oh my God.
He's like, but he's on MSNBC, so a lot of people think he's like, he's a fake conservative. He's not. Like, if you actually watch his show, he's pretty conservative still.
Yeah.
I actually like him. He's pretty level-headed, but yeah, like, someone died, someone was killed in his office or something, which is unfortunately not unheard of in fucking government.
Yeah, true.
I mean, look at Harvey Milk, there's all kinds of people.
Yeah.
It's happened at least a dozen times where they're either
Jeffrey Epstein
killed or, suicided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some fun stuff.
People kill people every day for power.
But yeah,
at least.
I'm sure I'm missing part of the story on why Donald's fucking coming down hard on this.
I like that I'm calling him Donald now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Not president, not Trump.
No.
Donald.
Not my president.
Donald is Donald. Anyone that's named Donald, first off, fucking weirdo.
By the way, my favorite thing of all time is people getting upset that people saying, not my president. Also, we're totally fine with people being like, he's from Kenya.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's like, whatever.
But not my president. It's all how you look at it, guys. None of us are completely right. None of us are completely wrong. We all have opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all suck more than others.
Yep.
But here's my thing. If you're racist, we should gas you. Just get rid of them. Just cut them out.
I think they could be converted,
No.
There's that one.
I don't even want to waste the energy.
There's that black guy, the blues musician. He's converted like 200 KKK members.
No,
He's that cool.
I'm not that nice, though. I'm not that cool.
I know you're not.
I don't have that kind of patience. So if you are at this day of age where we have this much access to internet,
no
matter how rural your living is, fuck off.
Well, you're surrounded by people who are just as ignorant, and they're.
But that's why
they're dum-dums.
You slit their throats, you hang them upside down, let them bleed out. So totally normal.
Okay. Now we know how Amanda feels.
Just kidding, you guys. I mean, I'm not, but whatever. Whatever makes you sleep better at night.
I think it's hard for people to grasp that any one of us has potential to be evil, to be racist, to be bigots.
Oh, for sure.
Even though you think you're not, we're all humans. We all have
mistakes.
The same